Welcome back, Wolfpack. Brolis here. We have a battle from Gabe. Now, I don't remember the last time I did a speed boost sweep, so let's just do this one for safe measure to remind you guys the power of whatever setup you're going for. Now, this one looks like it's into Haxorus or Luxray. That's the thing, you can just kind of augment any Pokemon is how I like to describe it, to get a lot of damage and craziness. So, that's going to be Garchomp coming in against the Scolipede. Tank Garchomp, not the right Pokemon for handling this one for sure. That's a free Iron Defense. Yeah, actually that works out pretty well, because if Garchomp's going for the Earthquake, going to be neutral, Scolipede going to gain defenses and to speed boost, and then it also has Swords Dance, so yeah, just taking a chance on that first turn, but going for more Iron Defense. Pretty much guaranteeing that, yeah, you're going to get a lot of setup. This is what happens when the opponent does not have the respect for it. So that is going to be Rock Slide on Scolipede, but that's super effective. Not going to get that chance to flinch because it's faster, and that's another speed boost, so another Iron Defense. Oh no, the filth, too much filth right here. This is going to be over very, very fast, and that's going to be Rock Slide on the Scolipede, but Iron Defense, too much defenses, and now we see another speed boost. So if the opponent, I didn't pay attention to the opponent's team, but if there's a lot of physical in there, it's not going to go so well, so that's going to be Swords Dance, and then I guess you're just going to go +6 on everything at this point. Rock Slide crit would just speed things up. It's like, alright, I got a Baton Pass right now. So that's going to be another speed boost. This next Pokemon is going to become completely untouchable. And that's a Baton Pass right there. So this is what I mean when I say, alright, if you Baton Pass into a Pokemon that needs it, you can kind of do whatever. It looks like the opponent is looking to win with Luxray in this situation. Bringing Luxray into the Garchomp. That's bold right there, but that's how you make a statement. So Luxray going to have that Burn Orb, so further damage from the Guts and into Ice Fang. So that's going to be times 4 damage, way too boosted, way too much. And that's going to be a KO right there. Now we also see some more Pokemon coming in. So Burn, going to put a little bit of a timer on Luxray, but I don't think it matters at this point. And Polion coming in. Yeah, you're going to be able to use Wild Charge and get stupid amounts of damage. And if Polion went for Aqua Jet, it would do nothing because of all those Iron Defense boosts. So that's going to be KO right there. And it looks like this sweep is pretty much complete. We just have to see how the next Pokemon responds to it, and that is going to be the Superior. Might be Sashed on that, or just goes for Protect. So Superior going to Protect, going to delay the inevitable, and I think this actually works out in Battle Spot the best, because when you're taking Wild Charge damage, when you're taking Burn Orb damage, it does kind of put you on that timer, the opponent trying to out-protect it. No. Your cheatiness won't work here, and that's going to be the Ice Fang one-hit KO, and that is the Baton Pass sweep. So that's kind of how these things work out. Now we did get another submission from Gabe right here, so we're going to see if this is something along the same lines. I'm not going to give you guys like a 2-minute just instant sweep battle for this one on Fan Fridays, and I'm almost done typing it in. Just need to get the last few letters right here, and we are good to go. So let's see how this sweep ends up playing out, and it is going to be pretty much the same thing. Alright, now we get to see how this setup goes. It looks like it's against the Azumarill. Oh man, the leads are too strong right now. That Azumarill, it can't touch Scolipede. Like, oh, what are you gonna do? Play rough me? If it goes for Belly Drum, that could be a bit of a problem. But I mean, even then, you still have an edge by, yeah, the opponent knows, like, well, I can't deal with that. I'm switching out. So it looks like the opponent's gonna try to do something about it, but that's still free Swords Dance. So yeah, like you could kind of anticipate that and see, okay, if he goes for the Belly Drum, then that means I get a free Swords Dance. I might be able to still get that outspeed and then boost. If he goes for Aqua Jet, probably won't KO me. And that's going to be just the Iron Defense disrespect in the face of Flygon. And Flygon's going for the Earthquake. So going to get as much damage as possible. But after that Iron Defense, not really going to mean much. And with Scolipede, you just invest full tank stats into it. And it does things like this. So Scolipede, you know what? I do feel bad that Scolipede was a Pokemon that was made, because I used to love Speed Boost Ninjask, but it feels like Speed Boost Ninjask is not relevant anymore because it doesn't get the Iron Defense, it doesn't get that bulk, but it does the same thing. Speed Boost, Swords Dance, you run it with like a Focus Sash or something, you might find a substitute because you're already naturally fast. So against setup Pokemon, you set up the substitute, they whiff things, and then crazy things happen. My friend Pablo used that against me. I don't remember if I won or not. Probably didn't. He like went into a Tyranitar, so it was like free Dragon Dance on top of Dragon Dance. It was filth. It was filth, and it was good. So now we're actually going to get this into Chestnut. Chestnut actually the wise play right here, because, okay, we destroy Seismitoad with like a Seed Bomb. Or we just go for more Swords Dance disrespect. Who am I to tell you what to do? We Seed Bomb it, that's gone. We Seed Bomb Azumarill, that's gone. We just hit Flygon, that's gone. If worst case scenario, we just have Luxray use Ice Fang, and that's going to be a one-shot. So Drain Punch, just going to get as much health back off the Seismitoad as possible. Back up to full, yay, awesome. And that is this is just like, Speed Boost Sweeping, why not? So Azumarill is going to come in, that's going to be Seed Bomb, that's going to be just a brutal hit right there. Azumarill doesn't stand a chance, and I think the opponent knows where this is going. So that's our sweep right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's really no reason to wait for the battle to end because we already know that it's going to end. So if you guys enjoyed the video, wow. And I hope you all get ready for some more Fan Fridays.